Big facts, big facts. So we're gonna get into the first question of what's the scenario.
Yep.
Alright, you have a child on the way. And unfortunately, you and your expected I miss something?
You have a child on the way. Unfortunately, that's all we heard.
You have a child on the way. Unfortunately, you and your significant other have broken up pre-birth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all planning we just gonna co-parent. It is what it is. It's out of the question that we're together. So a couple weeks before birth, she hits you up and she like, hey, I just want to let you know I don't want you in the room during birth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have just my mom and like my TT or some shit, my grandma or some shit, right?
My TT.
She says, so you push back a little bit about it. Like, of course you got something to say. Like, you feel away.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, y'all are no longer together, and she feels no need for you to be in the room. Do you have a right to be upset?
Yes.
Do you have a right? Do you have a right to?
Yes.
She
She feels you don't need to be around. I don't give a fuck what you feel like. It's my child too.
Her child, her body.
Alright, what's out the body? It's not in your body no more. That's my child. The fuck? The fuck she's in my I feel like you don't need to be in the room. Okay.
I'll sit
we
outside.
consider your feelings.
Now this is what I say. I'll sit outside all day. When the doctor said, "Oh, we about to push. It's on the way. It's coming." I'll walk in the room then. I don't need to be there with you all.
You know what?
8 to 12
I agree with that.
hours.
I agree with
Yeah, I'll be outside. I'm not leaving the hospital.
Dave Chappelle.
And I don't want to miss that.
It's rare that I agree with Brandon, but I feel like this is one of his best points. I agree with that.
Dave Chappelle said, it's women's rights, right? Women has rights. It's their body to make their choice whether they do it. Listen, this is what I'm going to say. They have the right to do what they have to do, right? That's right. If you feel I don't need to be in the room, you have all that control, fine. It's your child. It's your child too when that bill comes. Don't ask me for the fucking thing. If you want to make all those choices yourself, don't ask me for no daddy, no fucking child support. Don't ask me for none of that shit. It's your choice.
That's also a point.
You choose to raise that motherfucker by yourself.
You went past the birth, but
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I get that. You know
That
what?
shit don't make no
I
fucking
fuck
sense
with
to
that.
me.
You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
You can't
Fuck
tell
that
me.
shit.
I feel like I don't want to be in the. You don't.
First of all,
Okay.
bitch, you just emotional because I left you.
I don't feel like I'm the
First of all, bitch, you just emotional because I left you.
yeah.
That shit don't make no fucking
Me and
sense.
Charmaine up the street was a little bitch, you know
That's
what I'm
annoying
saying?
as fuck. Like how you?
So you think you control everything?
You control everything.
So
I'm just a.
don't be in the room. Well, don't be in the courtroom, bitch. Leave me alone.
Don't be in the court.
Facts.
That's a
I
fact.
changed my mind.
Hey.
Fuck Brandon's opinion. It stinks. I agree with you.
You stink.
I switch. I agree.
Shouts out to me.
And shout out to Dave Chappelle. How the fuck you go? So you think you could just govern every little fucking thing?
Why?
No. If I can't be in the room, if I can't be in the
That's
room,
not fair.
if I can't be in the
You
room,
govern everything.
I'm here because listen.
My body, my choice.
So you gotta know. So let me ask you. Hold on. So I'm feeling like I'm in my bag. I'm feeling like I'm in my bag. Hold on.
Let the nigga get in the bag, Brandon.
Hold on.
Get in the bag.
Wait. First of all, black men don't protect black women, right?
Oh shit. This is coming from a nigga that's his baby mama.
Black women. Black women. What they say? Wait. Tell me something. What they say? What they say? Black women don't get protected in hospitals by doctors.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You need you a fucking team in there. I don't care if your TT and your motherfucking mama in there. You need me in there too. Cause they already gonna be like, look, they're not together. He's already a terrible father.
Get in your bag.
You know they don't stay with their.
Camera one.
You know they're single mothers. You know he's not gonna be there. He's gonna be dead or in
Talk your
jail.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So first of all, we need to be in that motherfucker like united front. I don't give a fuck. And I'm here to protect you. I know I'm on my casual back, but like when I was in there with my girl, my main concern was literally like, yo, I'm making sure she getting the best treatment that she can get.
Yeah.
Obviously, your mama and your grandma, but it's one thing when it's 2 people yelling at you and 3 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, more. And it's like also, like you said, that perception shit. Like she'll say, "I don't want you in the room," But when y'all in the room with the TT and the mom and grandma, and that nigga not even in the room, that's me.
And on top of that, you just emotional, bitch. You said, since we're not together, I don't feel like.
How many bitches has he just dropped?
You supposed to be spitting out my child. You spitting out my child. Relax.
Because we're not together. That was the whole thing. Since we're not together.
Right. So you know what? I changed my mind.
7 bitches.
I changed my mind.
No, that's a fact.
All I said is I was gonna come in when it's time for all that. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I would rather just wait. Alright, cool. That's the last place I want to be. And we already beefing. I ain't trying to be in the room too. Are you going? Hey, we got that 3-minute countdown. That baby coming. Y'all saw the head. Alright, I'm on the way in there.
Maybe if it was amicable, but the fact that she said because we're not together lets me know that you just being petty.
Just being petty.
I could potentially save your life, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Dr. Just.
yeah, we on him. Shauna and Shane.
7 bitches.
Shauna and Shane. SNS, y'all.
Shauna and Shane.
Shauna and Shane. That sounds like a good couple. Shauna and Shane.
Y'all know what Shauna and Shane look at shit.
So Shauna and Shane.
Was they together?
Oh, God.
So look. Shauna and Shane.
Ghost laughing at this shit.
They just became a couple.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? They're a few weeks in. Let's say
Shout
month and a
out to the
half.
energy.
Month and a half, right? Shauna and Shane.
You need some liquor?
Shauna takes Shane to a work event where she introduces Shane to one of her male co-workers / best friends.
Shouts out to work husbands.
Yeah, or cousin, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say
Keep
work
going,
husband.
keep
I
going.
don't want to judge y'all from what he was saying.
Nothing wrong with work husband.
So you notice that it's a weird tension when she introduces you to him. You ask about him later on.
Alright, come on.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
Aaron's got it right.
They was building up the tension. It's a weird energy.
Yo, come on, bro.
Shauna and Shane just become a couple. Shauna takes Shane to a work event where she introduces Sean, or Shane, whatever the fuck his name is. Shane's a black ass name.
Nigga, you came up with it.
To one of the male co-workers / best friends, right? So you notice a weird tension when she introduces Shane to him.
Okay.
You ask about him later on, and she says she used to date him, and before you decided that, you know, y'all were a couple, they just decided that, you know, they better off, excuse me, y'all, as a best friend.
Projectile.
Shit is real. So yeah, we're gonna rewind. You ask about it later on, Shane does, and she says that they used to date, but they decide they're better off as best friends, and not as lovers. So if you're Shane, how do you feel about it? And do you have the right to ask her to break off their relationship? And I know that shit dirty on the inside. Show me the inside of that motherfucker.
That's dirty as that sneeze, nigga.
Look, bitch.
Go ahead, bro. What did you say?
I just asked the whole question, nigga. You wanna listen?
And you,
Does the girl have a right to be? Well, do you have a right to be upset and ask them like, yo, break it off? Like, break off the friendship. Y'all just got together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the right to say break it off?
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, if you tell me that was your friend, I may feel the. Hey, what was the funniest? What did I miss? Cause I felt the vibe. But no, we're really just friends, and that's
Like
okay.
your first impression. Your first impression, he is not a good impression.
Yeah,
I mean, but you can't. We've been friends for years. You can't just come fresh into a relationship like, hey, I don't like that nigga. That's not your friend no more. Like, you gonna have to. No, it's not gonna be.
So do
too
you
many.
feel like their friendship means more than
So you just gonna
than a new relationship?
What's a new relationship? What we've been together for a couple weeks.
I'm asking. I'm not defending it. I'm just asking.
Nah,
I'm trying to get every angle out.
Now, I mean, you as the man, you got alright. They say they just friends. Let me keep my antennas up. You gonna see the signs If I see something else, hey, look.
I get, bro, you're basically saying you're not gonna jump to conclusions. You're gonna give it a chance for it to play out.
Yeah.
I guess me, I'm not secure enough for that. Like, I'm not. Like,
That's real.
As soon as I see that, if I didn't know about it ahead of time, and y'all used to mess with each other, you said they tried to date, it didn't work. He already was hating, he already was with energy. I already know that nigga might already try to be salting me as soon as y'all see each other every day. I don't like that. Cause y'all already friends. I don't like the whole intimacy between other people. And since we just started, now I guess it's an option. Either I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna wait it out, and then eventually when we get stronger, I'm gonna be like, yeah, cut it off. Cause I feel like I don't have the right to say, stop being friends with him right away. We just start going out.
Yeah.
I do feel that's kind of weird. So either I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not feeling this. I break it off. But I'll keep going, but I'm with the intention that if I fuck with you and you start fucking with me, you're gonna stop fucking with him eventually.
Okay.
But y'all work together, so it's a dub.
My question to that would just be like, why you ain't? First of all, why you ain't make me aware that that's your
My
best
friend, that's my friend. Oh yeah, I used to date her because you don't want to throw off your first knowing as a friend.
I feel like
It's still
I feel like if you work with, it's one thing if it's just like, yo, like
I met that nigga. He lived down the street.
we went to a club and we ran into the nigga. It's another thing. It was like, yo, I work with this nigga. I probably should. You probably should let me know about that. So now I mean, and especially even at night, before I got there, why don't you call the guard?
The timing. I'm not saying tell him why y'all talking a week before.
That night.
That night.
So
Like,
I ain't
hey,
never had an ex that y'all really don't look at as an ex at this point, and it's just like,
Don't
oh
matter,
shit, it
bro.
just slipped my mind.
It don't matter, bro.
This
I'll put it
is
like this: if it's let's say this. Let's say that the work event was at 7 o'clock, right?
yes. No, I'm joking.
The work event was at 7 o'clock. I met up with you at 5 when I got off of work. Came to your house, got dressed. You should have told me at 5:30. You should have told me then, hey, so look.
So you can go in there with an attitude? No, nigga.
No.
I see both ways.
It depends on
I see both
okay,
ways.
so if you got with me, then you should have that trust, that understanding that hey, I might understand this point. Now sometimes conversations is tough, bro. You gotta have
but
tough
y'all just
conversations.
start going out. You see, barely know how you gonna react to shit.
Well then we probably shouldn't be going out then if you don't know, if you can't even know how I'm gonna react, like you think it's that unpredictable.
Everybody you done been with ain't know how you gonna react until months until y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with Brandon on that. It's not.
No.
It takes
I feel
time
like
to learn
I feel
a
like
person.
okay, so look. I feel
That's
like
just
this.
making it official.
I feel like
to the
this.
point where you don't mess
Okay,
with
so
somebody
look.
else.
Yo,
You're just still
yeah.
learning.
You
something.
still learn.
I feel like there's a comfortability.
Facts,
I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like there's a comfortability
I
enough
agree.
to where you come into a situation where you, let's say that let's say this is the scenario. He came from work 5:30. How I just explained it, right? And you say, hey, I just wanted to let you know that there's a guy at the job that I used to deal with.
My best friend.
We're still close. Or whatever. I just want to let you know he's gonna be there tonight. I don't,
And the reason why I agree because if you told me that, I would have been
Nah,
like.
if I didn't,
But you have a choice. But the thing is,
24 to 48 hours. So it's like not right before you about to.
I don't know
Now
how-
this shit is on my mind the whole time.
I don't know how I would have handled that.
Like,
okay, so let me ask
energy's
you
different.
this is what I was trying to
That's
get
what
to. But this is what I was trying to get to.
It's messy either way.
You have a choice then. At least I gave you the choice. Cause
No,
look, because if I tell you,
choice.
listen, no. Cause he's saying that he's basically, I don't wanna say it too bad, but like you saying your pride was getting away, correct?
Right.
So would you
Nah.
respect it? Would you respect it more if I told you at that moment or when we got there?
I think either way it would
Nah,
be bad.
Okay, so that's how you move. How would you feel about
Either
it?
way it would be bad.
If you don't tell me a good amount of time before, tell me after. I'd rather be mad.
Either way it would be bad.
So you okay? So look. So you rather be
In
blindsided? You rather be blindsided,
In hindsight, I would.
or would you rather be known before to where you can make that decision?
I'm not
Think about that.
I'm not going.
In hindsight, I'd rather know before. Either way, I'll be tight because it's like.
Yeah, so I'm saying you have a
But I'd
chance
rather
to
know
make that
before, so
decision.
I don't look crazy when I. Hey, what up, bro? Nice to meet
9
you.
times out of 10,
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
look
gonna
at me
go.
crazy.
I'm just not gonna go. So I would rather not have.
But if you don't go, then that's your decision. That's your decision, right? That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna deal with them consequences from there. But one thing he can't say is that I didn't inform him, I didn't communicate with him.
Like I said, me
This is an
personally,
early relationship. You wanna be on your P's and Q's.
and it's early. Nah, just that's something we can work up from and continue together. But if I knew right before, that shit could turn. Cause I can go in there and I say, all right, fuck it,
Already.
I'm going.
With
Now I'm gonna cause some shit, and then it's probably not gonna work.
So you're saying that it don't help nothing telling you that right here. I see his point now.
Cause like
Wait.
me,
It's basically like
I'm trying to get
now
the
that
point.
say
What
if
happened?
you
if
tell
you
me
right
before, I'm like,
before-
oh yeah, bet I'm going.
you kind of have that
First
defense mechanism already up. Where a nigga at? Fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
The guards
I
already
mean,
up.
That's what I'm like.
So now you tell them after is the explanation to why.
And now we
Like,
may be
okay.
able to work from
Yeah,
that without me doing nothing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you come into that mindset, and I'm not saying I'm not guilty of having that mindset before, I am. But I would think that would kind of be immaturity on your part. If she literally pulled you to the side to tell you, look, this is a situation, blah 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 blah.
You can be immature.
If you're mature enough, your situation, you would either be like, look, I don't feel comfortable going, or you'd be like, I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna act up.
I'm not mature though.
Now if I tell, and that's respectable.
That's a fact.
So that's respectable.
No,
But if,
no.
so
If
my
you
thing,
tell me before, no, man, I'm good, I'm going.
You know what
But
I
in my
know?
head,
No,
Ah.
I'm not.
and you know what I noticed? You know what I noticed about Brandon, and I'm not knocking him or anything. I noticed that Brandon is an emotional thinker. Like through these 14, what we on episode 14?
yeah.
You're an emotional thinker. Like when we said, a nigga touch your girl, a nigga just, he was like, I'm swinging, I don't care who there. Like, I've noticed, like it's been other occasions, I've noticed that you're more of an emotional thinker. Do you agree with that?
I try to think realistically and what would happen without thinking the situation through. So everything I say is not,
So you don't think the situation through?
no, like say we right there and that happens, more than likely me, I'm just gonna react. And then without sitting right here and thinking about,
That's what he's saying.
How
Emotional.
like-
I'm more of a logical thinker.
I'm not a lot, like I'm thinking real
So
time.
you're gonna think emotionally first, then
logic after.
and
But
and,
let me
and
ask you
certain
this. So let me
situations.
ask you this. So if it's an hour and a half, 2 hours before y'all get to the event, and she told you so you have enough time to process it, you think that like reacting emotionally is still the best way to do it? Do you think that you're reacting emotionally? Because he's saying like, I'm too
And the only reason-
immature for it. That's an emotional reaction,
But no,
right?
but in this situation, this one, it's like, okay, alright, I may have calmed down to where it's like, you know what, I'm an adult. But I'm still on edge. Even if he makes a slick smirk, I still may like that's where
But you know what? Which is worse? Coming into a situation where you know about the nigga and he's smirking at you or whatever. So you know what? We at her job, I'm gonna remove myself away from this nigga. Or be in a situation at her job where you don't know this nigga and now you like, man, who the fuck is this nigga looking at me like I'm crazy? This nigga, like when he used to do
That's
something like,
probably
what?
a
And now you looking at your girl in a new light. Like, who the fuck is this
what I'm
motherfucker?
saying, like with that situation, you have a better chance of them if they're that close playing it off and you don't
Yeah.
know until you get home.
If you don't know it,
Versus-
if I already
So
know
y'all
it,
I would be okay. I would be more pissed because now you might have made me look stupid. Because now, let's say I'm sitting here talking to this nigga, or like cause think about it. If
I
you're,
would be
if
pissed.
you're at a job, you're
I
in a job
agree.
situation. This isn't your job. You don't know nobody.
No, just you haven't finished. I agree. I would be more
100%.
pissed at her after.
But
I'm
that's
saying
something me
it
and
would
her could
avoid-
work out.
It would avoid the situation. We can work that out between me and her. She's like, I didn't do that because I didn't want you to. If you had known that I did that, it would have been a fight. Or it could have been altercation.
Okay, y'all on another level.
It could've been
Oh, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I
trying
trying
to
to
give
mature,
it
but
something-
I think y'all on another level.
I'm
Y'all
trying to
talking
say,
about
like,
fighting
if-
at her job. Y'all niggas is
It could have been
crazy
altercation,
shit.
not a fight. It could
Could have
have.
something that still could have
No,
related to the
it
point
could've
where
been-
it wouldn't be able to be
I'm
fixed.
supposed to be the cancer. Y'all niggas acting like cancer.
I'm trying to say like what
Y'all niggas is moving super emotional like
That's
that.
why I said I would rather not know.
Hey,
instead
well,
of
I guess
before.
the key
Bro,
to that
somebody
is
told
like
me
you gotta
she
know
was her
yourself.
ex, and or
So
she
now
talk.
I'm looking for
You
anything.
try to dap me up, dap me up, dap me up, dap me up. What up, boy?
Okay, no, I'm not moving like that.
You know what I'm saying?
The only reason I'm not moving, I'm gonna
say,
get you
say it was the reverse. Say it was the reverse. He came out and he was like this. Now it's like, all right, that's strike one. Like I'm saying, if you were the
I don't
other
agree with
guy,
that.
you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with
All
that.
right, so if
I just don't
coming
agree.
out
I get
as
what you're
the
saying, but
husband-
I don't agree with it.
So you wouldn't think.
I'm putting it like this. I'm putting it like this. I'm putting it like this. If she told me up front, let's say she told me before I went.
An hour.
Yeah, she told me.
Before y'all
She
go.
told
I get ready.
This is my nigga.
60.
She told me.
59.
So now I have a choice. So now I have a personal decision to make. So if I decide to go, it's because you know what? In my mind,
I'm gonna be mature.
I'm going to be mature about the situation. I'm going to act right. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, unless this nigga, let's say he provokes me, he does something disrespectful to me, then it'll be a good night. So if he doesn't disrespect me, we're good. Yo niggas are saying y'all was gonna feel slighted from a nigga pounding you.
No, I'm saying
I'm
he said
coming
a
like-
wink or
Because,
or-
no,
or
she
body
said,
language.
wait, time out. She said this is her best friend.
The weird scenario, you felt weird
Okay.
energy. So what is weird energy?
So do you feel like,
In your definition, what is
I'm
weird
bisexual.
energy?
let's say that he, okay,
He
so,
hovered.
so when I say, so
Bro,
this is how I
that shit set me
feel.
off.
Okay, so listen.
That's a fact.
Let's say that he don't know that she's dating you. So when she says that, it might just catch you off because she said this is also her best friend.
Mhm.
So let's say that he may have never heard about you. There's a question that you asked, so I might be like, maybe later on or either before, be like,
Why?
so does he know about me? That matters. So if I say, you know what, does bruh know about me? Let's say that she hadn't talked about you to him yet. You know, that's the difference. Like,
It sounds like she didn't handle the situation right.
she might not have.
Best friend, why am I waiting for
I
an
just feel
hour
like
before
I'm-
I meet him?
First of all, I'm just be honest with you. I ain't fighting over no girl that I just got with the old nigga, for one. Cause this nigga probably know her better than me, for one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, with that whole situation is me. I'm kind of on a situation where maybe because you know I'm a little older now. Old me probably would have been more reactive, but me, I just don't react to disrespect as much.
Same way.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not threatened, bruh.
You got it?
Yeah.
No, you made a point of you saying they're best friends. They know each other. I'm out the loop in this situation.
Yeah.
So it's like
And I'm not gonna act up at your place of perfection.
I think it was my maturity level. You tell me that y'all best friends, y'all used to talk, and I find that out, and then I feel weird energy.
Have you ever been best friends with a girl you've been intimate with?
No, not best friends. No,
Okay. Well, have you been close friends? Have you been close friends?
I've been cool with a girl.
Like, say afterwards. Like, say y'all stopped. Say y'all was cut buddies, and then afterwards y'all stopped.
Stick wild. Nah,
Shout out to Chris, our cameraman. Hey, Darren, calm down.
nah. Y'all niggas, it's too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, of course.
I done called my name out.
I don't. Every girl, nah. If you was like my sis or my best friend, I've never been with you. Nah.
Okay, I understand that. You know what? Like I get y'all points, but I just think that I guess it just depends. To sum it up, it seems like it depends on your level of maturity.
And that's why I say I don't think my maturity level is high enough to handle that.
And
not,
that's
not
why I
even
feel like
saying,
you shouldn't go. Then,
But-
if that's the case,
And
if you're aware that you're not mature enough, then don't go.
and that's what I'm saying. Like at that situation, I'm gonna be like, yo, why am I just finding out about this? I'm gonna feel some type of way.
But okay, so ask yourself. So you're saying, why am I just finding out about this? But maybe that's the reason she told you prior to the event. Maybe she didn't know how to tell you. The same way y'all said afterwards, she's saying, I didn't know how to tell you. So maybe she's gonna say, you know what, I didn't know how to tell you, but I figured I should let you know before we go because I respect you and I really like you. So wouldn't you rather know that before
In hindsight.
rather than
In
after?
hindsight, either way, I'm gonna feel some type of way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Either way, because my maturity level, I'm gonna feel like, damn, you fuck with this nigga, y'all best
Tell me the
friend.
day before, and don't
You know
tell
what
me
I'm
the day
saying?
after. What's the next question?
In hindsight, I'm gonna feel, but in hindsight, I'm gonna understand. Yeah, I get it, and we can grow. So, it is. That's how I feel.
All right. You're 50 years old. So for me, this is 30 years later than my current age. You're 50 years old.
Oh, you remember what you said when you start doing 50, right?
What I said? But I said I'm gonna get my butt
You
licked.
gonna get butt licked, so you live your best life right
So
now.
obviously, great. I just added 10 years to that predicament.
Go ahead.
I'm 50 years old. You at the age where you want to get your butt licked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's lit.
I do like it.
You're 50 years old and your friend wants to go out and celebrate his divorce. He want to get his butt licked that night.
My divorce.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all end up at a strip club, so I end up at the Flame. And somehow y'all end up at the Flame, right?
It's still
Yeah.
popping.
Y'all 50-year-old asses. It's 2040 and y'all at the damn Flame,
Okay.
right? Because we 30,
I
right?
had to do math. My
Yeah.
bad. Go ahead.
It's 2040.
This episode.
Y'all end up running into you. Well, let me say this: you end up going to strip club and you end up running into your daughter. You know what I'm saying? She and that motherfucker stripping. I'm talking about naked as the day she was motherfucking
Who
born.
came up with this?
You damn near gotta spank that motherfucker to see if she alive. You know what I'm saying? That's how fucking
Hey, this is wild.
right. You run into your daughter.
This shit is
I was hoping we was having a good one.
She told you, yo, I'm a manager at State Farm.
Yeah.
She might not lie. She just probably do work her in the daytime.
You see her. How do you feel about it?
I'm 50. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I'm 50 years old. So it's kind of hard to have that point of view. I can only think about how I feel now.
Okay.
Now, Jesus Christ, bro. So
How-
I didn't know she was stripping.
She's 22.
22.
I didn't know she was.
Now me personally,
I got 2 years.
Alright.
I don't know about.
I see her. My hope is to not make eye contact. Hey fellas, I just got an emergency call. I gotta go.
Hey, fellas.
I'm going back to the house. And if we still live together, I'll be sitting on that couch.
That's a lot, bro. Like your daughter. First of all, I don't know how I would feel when I'm 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
you don't know what 2040 is.
I don't know what 2040 look like. I'm 30. It's like by then I might be. It's embarrassing. If somebody figured it out while I'm leaving real quick or however I handle it. It's my daughter's stripping. I see her.
I'm walking out.
Yeah, I gotta leave. I
I think we all agree on that. Like,
I gotta leave.
leave.
But how I handle it.
22 is 22.
Is she grown? If she's
22.
I mean it's like that. If she's grown,
Let's say she's 23, 22. So
I-
she's a young adult.
she has her own spot and everything like that. I'm just having a conversation with her. I'm having a conversation with her. I'm gonna be like, listen, this is probably why you need to explain. Like it's why you should be honest with what you do and have that so we don't have these random situations. You know what I'm saying? So we should be on the same page. If you're supposed to want to do a strip, if I'm financially able to help you, I will. If I can't, and that's what you need to do, I'm gonna try to make sure she's safe.
Be the best damn stripper.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say be safe, like because I know how niggas be drunk in the club trying to touch girls who naked and shit. But I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it at all.
niggas.
I didn't say that. I said I know. I seen niggas do that shit. I don't know how I would feel honestly. That shit-
I actually
that's wild,
100%
bro.
agree with what you said. I think you explained it as good as you could, so I don't really have too much to really say to that. I think you agreed. I think the way that you said it was pretty good. Like, yo, like,
Give me a
you should have let me know. You could come to me for anything.
Yeah, that would be what I would like stretch first. Like something like that. If you feel you need the money to do it, you should let me know. Now if you just wow freak ass girl, then that's
Freak
a whole
hoe.
freak hoe.
Y'all niggas, right? What's the next question, man? What else we got over here?
That's a tough one, dog.
Alright, speaking of your daughter, so you put money up, you know, for your daughter to go to college since the day you knew that she was going to be born. You know what I'm saying? You found out, and you did the right thing, you managed your money, you made a trust fund, whatever it may be, right? So, fast forward, she's now graduated from high school. You got plans for her to go to college. She's smart, you know, she's intelligent. You know she can go to any college. Let's say this Fort Valley. Whatever, right?
Any cop?
Yeah, we're gonna say, let's just say this, she's thinking low. let's say Georgia State. Fuck it, Georgia State, right? She can go to Georgia State, right?
Just
That's a
saying.
little bit.
That's a little bit better, right? Georgia State.
2.3 gotten for valid.
Okay, let's say Georgia State, right? She's gonna go to Georgia State.
Oh God.
So she comes up to you a couple months before it's college time, and she says, "You know what, Dad? Like, I just want to let you know, like,
She wanna be a stripper?
no, I don't want to go to college,
3 hoes.
and I want to use the money that you save for me
Mm-hmm.
to pursue my real goals.
Which is.
I want to be a rapper."
You got a business plan.
So you've heard her rap before, and you like, okay, she kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a little talent.
Okay.
But she wants to use that money that you saved for college to push her rap career or
See-
whatever. What do you do?
Show me
See, the
proof.
problem with this scenario is, like, I'm not the biggest go to college nigga. So if I did say
That's not a problem.
No, no.
This is why I asked.
So if I save money for you to go to college, if you have a business plan, if you have a responsible business plan and you have it modeled out, this is how much we pay for studio time. This how much. If you have concrete plans, I wouldn't have as big a problem as funding that for
I'm
you.
gonna let you go last.
Right? I wouldn't if you're a rapper. But in the climate we are in now, all the female rappers that are successful are sexualized. I'm going deep and I'm sorry. I don't know how comfortable I would be with that as a parent. But if you're getting famous, fuck it, you know, it's your bag. I get that. But I don't know how comfortable I would be with that. But other than that part, it's on you. If you're saying I just want to be a rapper, I don't have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm not putting money on your
Yeah.
books.
My question would be, how much do y'all think it costs to probably go to Georgia State? Matter of fact, we got Chris. Come here.
No.
We're gonna let Chris do it. No, Chris.
Oh, cameo?
Yeah, Chris, come here. You went to Georgia State. Come here. You not gonna come here? Bruh, you don't.
He can just speak. He just speak.
Okay,
on
Chris,
some
you can
hard
talk. Chris, roughly, how much does it cost to probably attend Georgia State for 4 years?
shit. Yeah, you're right.
How much do you think?
You could Google it.
With hope or without?
Without hope.
No, niggas ain't got no hope.
Man, I had hopes and something.
It's like 30 to 40,000 a semester.
That's not.
30,000, 40,000 a semester.
For a year.
So you're saying for 1 year it's about 60,000?
That's not true.
Yeah.
That nigga went there. How you gonna tell him?
So basically,
My
so
sister
am I roughly okay by
You
saying
got it from his.
basically I
Yeah.
need
hope.
Georgia State University tuition.
am I okay by saying roughly with college?
In-state tuition is $9,286.
Nigga, no.
Whatever. Listen. I don't need those
You
type of.
gotta put in books and staying on campus.
No, we're not talking about living there. We're talking
No,
about
you have to put living there. You have to put that there. Because you either gonna stay on campus or not.
You going on a commute.
Even so if you put it in, you gotta buy a car.
That wasn't in the question.
How much? The question was how much it costs.
So roughly, let's just say 6 figures. 6 figures. Let's just say that.
6 figures.
Your whole year,
That's like
100,000.
For a year?
Just say
Let's
your
just
whole
say-
4 years.
Let's just say your 4 years is 6 figures.
4 years.
Let's say you saved up 100. Okay, time out.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Bro,
This ain't Harvard.
bro, you're getting
was
beside
60
the fact.
it
Let's
was-
just say that you saved up 6 figures. You saved up 100,000 for your kid to
college.
go to college,
Cool.
right? Because that's how much you think. So you saved up 100,000 for your kid to go to college, right? She wants to rap. She wants to rap.
Not that.
It is about 20K a year.
My
Yeah, how
question.
much?
20.
Times 4 is what?
And
It's not a year. It's
6
a,
figures?
it's a semester, not a year. Think about it. Not a semester, not a year.
We get on the side of the point. Go ahead. I
So
saved up 100K. Go ahead.
you got 100K for her. You got 100K for her trust fund.
Mm-hmm.
for college.
Yes, for college.
Fucking money.
She said she wants to rap. I think for me,
Go to
personally,
college.
so they said she's decent. They said she's decent, right? That was part of the question.
Yeah.
I think for me, I would necessarily be like, look, it would be like a situational thing for me. So I'd be like, you want to be a rapper, and let's say I believe direction. Yo, I'll give you 10,000. Whatever you do with that, you do. You got a year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying. I don't
You got a year.
agree.
If I believe it, and I'm saying what I'm saying, if I believe in that she's really a good rapper,
Mhm.
I would probably try to convince her from there. I'd be like, yo, you should probably try to, why can't you go to school and try to rap?
Mhm.
Why can't you do that? I would weigh the options,
I
but
agree with
I
that.
also believe in me, and I'm a hip hop head. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If my daughter says she wanna rap, I might be a little excited on the low. Like, you know what, you wanna rap? Because especially if she's nice
Mhm.
or she's good. Like there's potential.
I'm sound sexist as fuck, but like the best female rappers, like Rhapsody.
I don't give a fuck if my daughter's rapping about if she's
No,
like
that's not
Mulatto,
what I
I'm gonna
said.
sit on the dick.
No,
daughter.
no,
I'm trying
you're missing my
to be part of Entourage.
You're missing my point. You're missing. I just take a while. You're missing.
I'm
my
going
point.
to the club.
You're missing my point. What I'm saying is the rap ability for a female. Who's the most popular female rappers? If you
It's a lot of. Do I need to go online who's popping right now?
Listen,
And I get where
Listen.
you're trying to go with it.
where am I going with it? Young Miami just had a post. She said she had like critiques saying that she can't rap good. She was saying every time I have a show, there's thousands of people rapping my verses, right?
So
That doesn't mean she can rap good. That means that she's a good artist and she's in her bag. Meaning that the rap ability is not what makes a female rapper in this climate.
So
popular.
obviously you know if your daughter is marketable or not. You know if your daughter is.
So,
you know if your daughter
that's
is beautiful. You know
no.
what's going on. Like
That's different
that's the
than
decision
her
you
rap
make.
ability.
That's the decision you
So,
make.
like if you are a fucking Lupe Fiasco,
Listen.
double entendre
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Hell no,
I'm not gonna put
motherfucker.
$100,000.
I'm thinking my daughter is like fucking mulatto or
I'm
some
gonna
shit.
look. Can you twerk? That's kind of wild. But like, you know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
asking the truth though.
That's sex appeal.
What you're
for
saying is
itself.
right, even if that is your
For the
daughter,
climate of
bro.
the female rapper.
If your daughter is Megan Thee Stallion, you're like, absolutely yes. Go ahead and
I
rap.
don't feel comfortable with this. This shit is wild.
I ain't saying I'm gonna fuck you, but obviously from 14 you've been thick, girl. I know you got the sex appeal. I know you look alright.
I don't know if I could do that as a father. Though.
What I'm saying is, okay, listen.
I could.
I know, y'all, like he's laughing and shit, but I'm being for real.
No, I understand that.
You know that your daughter is
thick.
attractive. You know your daughter is attractive.
If she's a stallion or not.
Sure.
But I don't know if I could be like, I'm gonna
Yo.
fund.
Is it your pride or is? But are you thinking about you, or are you thinking about your daughter's passion? Your daughter wants to be a rapper. She's saying, "I
My
love."
daughter wanna be a stripper. She wanna be a rapper. God damn, bitch, go to school. Go to class.
I'm asking you.
So you just called your daughter a bitch.
It won't be the first time.
I'm just asking you. Like, okay, let's say you say the 100K.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna give you 10. I'll give you 10. And if it don't pop, then you know what? You go to school and you figure it out and you support your own career. That's how I feel about it. That's my solution to it. I don't know. What about you, Brandon?
Shit, man. Y'all niggas threw me off with that shit. Y'all basically go and say, this money saved for this. Alright, if you're telling me that this is what you want to do, you've already put in the work, let me see your numbers. Let me see, you on YouTube, let me see what views you got. Let me hear what you got. Let me see what business, then after that, what business plan after that?
But what if she hasn't? So what if she has no plan and she's saying, wait, no, what I'm saying, no, what I'm saying, okay, not even no plan. What if she hasn't pursued her career because she's been scared of what you're gonna think? But she's saying, now I'm all in. This is what I want to do. I want to be a rapper. This is my studio time. This is what it is. This is how much it'll roughly cost.
For me, it's like you
I
said.
want to have access to this money.
You say 10,000 in a year. I couldn't put no timeline on that shit. Like 2 Chainz, it took 10. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Well, listen, but no. I'm not saying you can't support your rap career. What I'm saying is, after I've invested 10,000,
That's it.
I'll give you 10,000. I'll give you a year or whatever it may be. This is roughly the amount of time that I'll give you. This is how much money I'll give you to support your career. Put it like this. I wouldn't just put 10,000 in her hand. I'll be like, this is how much I'm willing to spend on you, and this is the amount of time that I'm willing to spend on you. So for me, after that, you're on your own. You support your own career. If you don't want to go to college, fine. I'm not making nobody go to college, especially as a nigga who didn't go to college.
I would never make nobody. It's a waste of
So
money. It's a
if
waste
you
of
want to be a rapper,
$1,000.
yeah. So my thing is, if you want to be a rapper, I'll give you a head start. Look, $10,000 out of $100,000 ain't gonna kill. You know what I'm saying? Like it is. And if you love your daughter, you believe in her, especially if I said like, yo, you actually kind of nice. Like
I need to see the pre-work before.
I would push her.
Alright.
I would feel a little.
I mean, it's hard,
hesitant
but
if I didn't know you was
let's
rapping.
say that you give her a year, you never know how good somebody gonna get in a year.
Yes, and you can also go to school in that year too.
But also,
I feel like
so
we're
listen,
something.
so look, I remember Nicki Minaj. I watched her story, and she literally it was kind of the same thing, kind of like her family supported her for a year because she said I can't work and make the music I want to do. And they gave her a year. It happened for her. Because she was
in a
in-
year though, did it?
It did. She wasn't necessarily Nicki Minaj,
She didn't
there
meet Wayne in the year.
but there was progress.
Progress. She
Like
became-
they knew something was going
she
on.
became both
I thought that was a great blueprint. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody. It don't always work like that for everybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, her family believed in her, and when they actually see, you know what, I believe in her too. Like when she's showing signs that you know what,
You get the rest of that bag.
you never know. And just coming from a nigga who's a hip hop head, for me,
I'll be excited.
yeah, I would kind of like love for my daughter to be hip hop.
My conflict would be knowing that the female artist has to be sexualized.
That's all you worried about. You don't care.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey, whatever you.
I don't care that my
That's what
daughter's. Listen. Cause if you had a son and he was rapping, and you wouldn't have no problem, and he was like,
Just
I got bitches sucking dick. Just
You know-
I don't care what you
when-
rap about.
You
I'm
know
talking
what I feel
about
like that? You know what I feel
So
like?
what are
How
you talking
feel
about?
it? No, I'm gonna tell you why. If I knew I didn't do what I did as a parent and make sure you're secure, you know how you are as a person, you can rap about whatever the fuck you
I don't
want to
care what she rap about. She can rap about anything she rap about. I'm talking about they're gonna be selling her image like on some model.
Exactly.
type shit.
That's what it is.
I
That's
just-
the same thing.
I don't
You know what you do?
As long as
You know
I
what you
know
do? You know what you do? You know what you do?
You know your child's more.
Yo, one of the stipulations is I gotta be your fucking manager. Now, until maybe you either find a better manager with experience, or
I'm just talking about my comfort level. That's it.
I ain't worried about my comfort level.
That's
If
it.
you're trying to, if
If that's what you want to do as a rapper, I know how hard it is for a female MC to get popping without all the extra shit.
It's just they can
It's
rap
hard.
about it without doing it.
I don't care about what you rap about. You can rap about whatever you want. I'm talking about like they sell sex for female rappers.
yeah,
And it's like, I don't
want
wanna
to
be
sex.
the-
I don't give a fuck.
Maybe I do.
My daughter's sexually active at a certain age.
Maybe I do.
All right, man. Let me hurry up. I got 2 more questions because we in the bonus. In the bonus now, y'all. Actually, no, we got 1 more. So, your ex from a while back, she sent you an invitation to her gender reveal. So she got a baby on the way or whatever. Y'all ain't really talked in over a year. The problem is that your current girlfriend read the invite, and she has an issue with it. You know, she has an issue with her sending the invitation, period. Do y'all think she has a right to be mad, or is she out of pocket?
Nope. And that's only if.
No what? She's not out of pocket?
No, she's out of pocket. Yes, she's out of
Okay.
pocket because it's like, yo, you know who this was when you saw the invite. You know we used to be together, but you know it ain't nothing. That right there is her being out of pocket, knowing who the person is.
I don't think she's out of pocket for being upset.
But if y'all are cool, and if she's,
We don't know if she's cool or not. It's just that
why
we
would
haven't
she
talked.
invite you to? I mean,
I don't know.
I have friends right now that I ain't talked to in over a year.
Mhm.
But if
What's
they hit me
your
up on the
reason?
same thing, I wouldn't be upset.
Tell me, what's your reason?
Like why? Why am I
Why send
invited
it?
to your gender reveal? For what? For
Okay.
what? Me personally, I know my stance. Like, I don't think you should be friendly with your ex, personally. So like, I wouldn't feel no type of way.
So
if
you
my
don't have
girl-
no ex you could be friends with.
I would feel some type of way if my girl was friendly with her ex. So I wouldn't be mad at her if I was friendly with
Like you
mine.
said, your immaturity. You might be immature. You might, possibly. I'm not saying that you are immature.
Because like,
You're just saying that you
No,
you're
that's a
thinking-
fact. I might be immature, but I also know what comes with that. Like, what is like? I know what a friend means. Like, friends is like it's a closeness. I take friends as a strong word, not associates. Not if somebody's my friend, that means I'm close to them. That means I can confide in them. That means I spend time with them. Or if I don't, it's like that when I see them. I don't need. There's no bound. Like, there's certain boundaries, but there's not a certain boundary that I would have with an associate or a coworker. That is my friend. So when I've been sexual with that person, them boundaries get convoluted.
Yeah.
If that's a word.
Convoluted.
Convoluted.
I don't even know if that's a word. I just made
Whatever it is, you know, they get crossed.
I ain't say the same.
You know how Brandon fans do. They kill my ass. But what I'm just saying, like, it's easier if you just keep them at a distance. So why am I inviting you to a gender reveal? For what? I ain't talked to you in a year. I didn't even know you was pregnant.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I just don't think. I think the fact is just it's a gender reveal. It's not that deep.
I
Like,
didn't talk to you in a year. I didn't know you were
You don't
pregnant.
know that conversation.
okay, so
They might have had,
so let me
like I
say
said, they been friends, they dated, but they were friends first, right? And they had this whole thing like, hey, you know, I want you at my first baby shower, I want you at my gender reveal. Like,
A
they
lot
can
of
have
shit
that.
changed.
friendship.
Okay, so let me say this. Let me say this.
So she may not know, that's why she sent it off good faith, like, hey, if he say that's cool, if he says he can't, it's cool.
I understand that, but at the same time, I'm not mad at my girl for being mad.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
I'm not mad at her for being
I
mad. She
think-
has a right to feel some type of way.
I think as far as like you inviting me to a gender reveal, if let's say I'm thinking of like me being the girlfriend, right? So whatever, I'm the boyfriend. Let's say it's the other way around. Me, I would be more so like, why would he or
Why?
she want you there when they're with somebody else?
Why?
But I wouldn't necessarily, it wouldn't trigger me to be mad. I would just be like, yo, that's some weirdo shit. Like, you're a weirdo.
I wouldn't
but
be
that's-
mad either.
But that's my,
No.
that's my
My question
personal.
would really be like, did the invite say you or us? Oh, you going? Cool, go ahead. Oh, you
I don't know how I ain't really worried about that. Like, I'm not thinking about me.
No, this is what I'm saying. Like, oh, it said you. It's an invite just for you. All right, have fun. It's the invite for us. I mean, do you really want me to go with you? I will, but I ain't got to.
Either way, I am.
Oh,
Stay woke, bro.
Either way, I don't really care.
It's all
More
about
so,
knowing-
I'm not gonna
it's
be.
all about knowing the person.
I just put it like this. I'm not gonna be upset with you for somebody else sending you an invite. You ain't talked to them in over a year.
So the question is, they mad at you or they just mad?
Nah, they mad.
I'm not gonna
They
be
mad
upset.
at-
Period.
No, I didn't remember the scenario. They're upset or they're upset at you. Like you
They
just.
didn't say I didn't say when I made this question. I didn't say they're upset at you.
Yeah, she has
I just said that they have the right to be upset.
Facts.
I don't think that you necessarily should feel upset because me, I'm the type of nigga. I feel like I base things off of your reaction. So if the nigga's like, I want to go, then you maybe have an argument. It's like, hey, so you want to go for real?
If my ex,
If the nigga's like,
if my ex,
man, I don't give no fuck
If
about
my
this
ex
damn
ain't
invite.
talk-
I ain't going to that shit.
If
Then
my ex-
what are you even being upset for if this
if
nigga
my
don't even want
ex
to go?
that I ain't talked to over a year sent me an invite, and my girl seen it, she's like, what the fuck? Why did this bitch send you an invite? I'm not gonna be like, you tripping. I'm be like, I don't know.
I'll be like, yo, I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
but
that
she
shit.
has a right to be upset. Whatever. That's your right. I don't think you're tripping for that.
I don't know. I don't think you. I don't agree. I don't think you're right. If you need to, and you know women. A woman's gonna check your temperature. You feel me? When has a woman ever came out and just said her opinion about some shit first? Or a woman investigate, she say some shit first, she check your temperature, am I correct?
Yeah.
So I just know how a woman gonna be like, she gonna watch your reaction. So let's say that your reaction is like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about going to a fucking gender reveal. Like, this is not my girl, you know what I mean? Like, then she gonna be like,
And then a
Cool.
woman ain't gonna let that go. Regardless, she gonna bring it up as soon as she has the opportunity to.
Hey,
As
honestly,
soon as something
We-
pop up.
man, that's where your argument is.
we can go back and forth.
That's
about
where your
that.
argument is.
It all depends on your woman at this point. It
No,
depends
but
on the type of woman you have.
If she feel, I don't think my girl would get upset, but in general, she would. I wouldn't be. I'd be like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
I didn't send her an invite.
If she get mad, that line right there ain't gonna be the line.
Yeah,
She
sometimes
go to
it's
first.
just like, well, you know, we ain't good together.
Nah.
Alright, so where we at, man?
We